What is good, Cardano fam, ADA gang? We have lots of exciting updates to unpack today, so hit that subscribe, hit that like. Cardano ADA 24-hour trade volume surpasses $1.7 billion according to CoinGecko. 24-hour trade volume also surpassing BNB now for the third day in a row. Over 271,000 posts on X mention Cardano ADA or SNEK this week, according to Radar. This number continues to go up, a good indicator of mindshare and social dominance. 35,000 new Cardano wallets were created in the last 30 days, according to TapTools. And CF Benchmarks, FCA-regulated Benchmark Administrator powered by Kraken, serving over 15 million clients, highlights Cardano's winning streak and surge of over 20% last week. Binance Argentina highlights its Cardano panel speakers for its 8th anniversary and says, what a great team. Great to have compliments from different projects, different networks. More of that would be refreshing in this space. This is definitely the highlight today, guys. EMURGO presents Cardano Card, its upcoming virtual and physical Visa debit card to easily spend ADA, BTC, SOL, USDC, USDT, and more. Features will include self-custody, staking, ADA rewards on every purchase, Apple Pay, Google Pay, ADA-backed stablecoin loans, multi-chain support, and a portion of profits to fund Cardano's treasury. A very well-rounded, lots of features product. I think this is fantastic. You can already register your interest, and they aim to go global with this. So I'm very excited. I think this complements the product from Tokeo Wallet very well with MasterCard. So this is very exciting. It's going to enable very simple spending for consumers and give them rewards. So I think there's good synergy with Cardano's infrastructure, staking, and self-sovereignty. So well done, EMURGO. I think that's great. Cardano Foundation's High Assurance Lab is collaborating with Antithesis or Antithesis with experience at Adobe, Apple, and Google to simulate complex network conditions, reproduce bugs, and explore multiverse debugging to strengthen ADA's testing infrastructure, nodes, etc., and boost resilience. Lovely to see. Safe and secure chain, right? Cardano's Tokeo Wallet says hardware wallet support is on the way, starting with Keystone, followed by Ledger, plus a browser extension is also in development with a new approach to enhance safety. Tokeo Wallet is also currently exploring and researching a potential integration with XRP Ledger. This would be fantastic, and we know that XRP support is also going to Lace. Tokeo Wallet says its Sui launch is expected early next month, featuring co-marketing as well with Sui Foundation, advancing cross-chain interoperability with its existing Bitcoin and Cardano integrations. I think this is great. More cross-pollination, more users, more transaction volume, more utility, and benefiting the Tokeo holders, but also the Cardano ecosystem in general. And speaking of cross-chain, Coinbase Wrapped ADA surpasses 150,000 total transactions. Good to see. Aerodrome, the leading DEX on Base, generates nearly $2 million in 24-hour trade volume for its Coinbase Wrapped ADA pool with cbADA and Wrapped Ethereum, showcasing growing interest in cross-chain Cardano. President Trump says the Genius Act will put America light years ahead of China, Europe, and all others, and that digital assets are the future. He didn't say Bitcoin at all, just digital assets. So slowly and surely, we're going to see Bitcoin maximalists lose it when we see altcoin season take place. Well, today we saw that advancing the bills, it is what it is. We had tons of Dems vote no, basically all of them, looks like, more or less. So I think that it's just going to be the classic bureaucracy, and it's going to take some time, but we'll eventually kind of move these things through, do whatever we need to do with the amount of votes. It seems like they have to do 5,000 different votes, so we'll just watch patiently. But I will say, in the midst of these pauses and delays, there is refreshing news. Charles Hoskinson says, we in DC, let's get it done. And we can see that he's joined as well alongside Joel Teltner, Chief Legal Officer at Input Output. So very good. The team is over there. Triforce type beat. And if you missed it yesterday, why that's important is that the Senate Banking Committee Chairman Tim Scott will host a roundtable on the future of digital assets, including Charles Hoskinson, where they will discuss regulatory clarity, market-based compliance, and advancing responsible innovation. And that will be this morning, this Thursday morning, July 17th. So I don't know exact date, exact time yet, but it's probably going to be around 9 a.m., 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So what else is going on? JPMorgan CEO Jamie Dimon says the company will get involved in crypto stablecoins. U.S. Department of Justice ends investigation into crypto prediction platform Polymarket. This is great for altcoins. This is great for all of crypto. And Bitcoin-backed loans cross a whopping, what do we have here? $1 billion. So in collateral. So this is, I mean, it is what it is. I have a different thought process in terms of the boom bust and how that's going to take place. But in the time being, the short term and the medium term, this is definitely good to start altcoin season, because eventually people will start dabbling into the altcoins, exploring them, looking for other sorts of yield generation, looking for more upside potential. And I think we're already witnessing that. Bitcoin dominance continues to tumble from its high, like 66% range. So from 66% down to under 64%, we can see that Bitcoin, after it reached that 122, 121, it's just, coming back down while Ethereum is in that like 3070 range, $3,100 range. And while ADA and XRP are still holding up pretty well, we can see. So I think we are slowly reaching that point where people are going to rotate out of Bitcoin because they're exhausted with wanting more and more upside potential. A gargantuan amount of capital is necessary to just double Bitcoin, while that same amount of capital would provide a huge multiplier on ADA, XRP, and other top altcoins. So I think slowly but surely we are approaching that moment. Definitely the most exciting thing is, I would say, the Cardano Card. I think this is simple utility. It benefits a wide array of users, and I'm really looking forward to this product. They're also going to do custom themes and whatnot, so it's going to be interesting to see all the different custom themes, and it just feels like it works with the ethos. Now, I will say, I would love to see a traditional credit card with rewards and whatnot. Maybe you tie in indexes like, ETPs, ETFs. But I will say that this is a step in the right direction. And however people feel about Sol, USDC, USDT, they're also going to offer more. But those are also very important, easily recognized projects that people can just spend day to day. So it's all about simplicity and good products, which I think this is on the right path. So guys, let me know what you're most excited about. What do you think about Thursday when Charles will be at the Senate? Smash that subscribe, smash that like. I'll see you guys in the next Angry Crypto Show.